Look at that. Oh, Wilderness North, baby. There's a Canadian gem. Oh my God. Walleye on the cane. Look at that. Oh, just a hog.
I gotta tell you, I am pretty darn stoked for this video here because we are out on the hard water here on Lake Winnebago.
Big old paper mouth right there. Oh guys, we sure have worked hard here for this fish. Oh baby, we made it up into the Canadian wilderness here at Wilderness North. We're just outside Armstrong in Ontario right now, getting ready to leave on the plane behind me here, the Beaver. And this is gonna be an awesome trip. A ton of planning went into this trip. I'm so excited for it. Cannot wait to get up and catch the first Canadian walleye that I have in 20 years. So who knows what we're gonna get ourselves into? Trout, walleye, pike, who knows? Who knows? This is gonna be a trip of a lifetime and I can't wait. Clear. Well guys, day one here, Strikers Point, Wilderness North. I am so excited for this. Finally getting my hands on the first Canadian walleye here in many years. You know, we're going to be running these 16-foot lunds that Wilderness North provides to all their guests, no matter which outpost or lodge that you're staying at. So I cannot wait to get loaded up and get to the first spot and see what this hike is all about. First one of the trip right there. Hit that little gulp twister tail, minnow mimic right there. We're gonna let this one go and see what else we can come up with.
Straight out from me, probably about.
Is that the jig still?
Yeah.
Oh baby. That is a toad.
Walleye, baby!
Yes! There she goes. What do you got to say, Matthew?
Biggest fish that I've caught in 2 years. That's awesome.
Woo! Well guys, we are hooked up with a big pike, all right? I'm talking sturgeon and all this stuff, but this is a big pike. And it is hooked right on the corner of the mouth. I'm not sure the size, I'm thinking over 40. There it is. Oh! Oh man! There's a tanker, guys. She folded right in that conservation series. Oh man, right on the corner of the mouth. Oh, look at that. Oh, Wilderness North, baby. There's a Canadian gem. Woo! 8-pound test braid. All right. Oh no. Oh.
Oh, we'll call it 42. It was over 40. I think it was over 42 as well. But.
Yeah. That was a tank. Oh. Well, that's what you call a successful release, I guess. Well guys, it's day 3 of our Canadian adventure here at Wilderness North, and well, it's been some awesome action. It really has been. And well, today we're gonna put a little bit more sport into this catch and release type game. And we whipped out the fly rods, and we're gonna go fishing for some walleyes on the fly rods. We're up here in this little section here far east of Strikers Point, and there's some pretty awesome scenery back here, and I cannot wait to try this out and hopefully get hooked up with a fish. I'm going to be throwing like a little nightcrawler type fly here to start with, but God knows what we're going to get ourselves into, so let's get to whipping some flies and see what we come up with.
There you go, Kyle. Nice work.
Oh yeah, it's a walleye. Oh baby. Walleye on the fly. Walleye on the fly. I didn't think it was possible. Chase just hooked into one. Now I've got one here. He was using some type of like, I don't know, minnow, like mimic fly or something. I've got a worm on here that looks like a night crawler. Oh my God, hopefully I can get it in. Oh no, we don't have a net. No. Oh, watch me fall in the water. All right. You can see that piece of like yarn or felt hanging down there, and that is to mimic a night crawler. So all we're doing is we're whipping it out here and working it back through the current small little jolts of the rod and of the line, and it's definitely producing. Oh baby.
We're up here in Canada, beautiful day, sunny skies, and probably 60 or 70 degrees, and you just can't beat it. So we're gonna let this walleye go and see if we can't catch some more.
Chase hooked up.
This is a nice fish. Wow. The first one I got did not play like this.
Oh yeah, it's a pike. Yes, pike on the fly.
It's gonna be a good fight. This is the biggest fish I've caught on a fly rod ever.
Yes.
And the longest fight. Got some fire in it. See if I can't get her in. Better breaking me.
Got her pitch, perfect. Oh, oh.
Look at that. How cool is that?
Northern on the fly.
There we go.
This has just been an awesome day. I mean, start of day. It's 1 o'clock now. we've been trumping and tracking around all these back roads here, and it just adds to the whole experience here. We got the water rushing through. Great scenery. I mean, and we're catching fish on the fly rods. So I guess we're gonna call it good though, and we're gonna jump in the boat and go explore some new areas. Chase is hooked up.
I got mine.
All right, he's got his camera rolling. Steve's about ready to hook up too.
Yeah.
It's coming.
This is unbelievable. Yep, Steve, I'm telling you, it's your turn.
I need a turn.
Should we hook that one on there?
Let me get mine in, hook it on.
Unless you want that for me.
Cool.
Can't beat it.
Just one of you.
I don't need any excuses. I'll just keep catching the fish.
On the clown raptor.
Nonetheless.
Yes.
Badger Sportsman Magazine, the premier outdoor magazine, published in Oshkosh and written by Wisconsin sportsmen for Wisconsin sportsmen. Get the most out of your time in the woods or on the water. Subscribe to Badger Sportsman Magazine today, the premier outdoor magazine. Badger Sportsman Magazine.
He's not bothered by it.
Call of the Jungle by Art Dumpke.
Well, it's the start of day 4, and we already started off with a bang. You know, come outside after eating a hearty breakfast at the lodge right there, and look to our left, and there is a moose eating right off the trees. I mean, it was incredible. It really was. We got pretty darn close with it. Got some fun video, and I guess if that's a precursor of how today's gonna go, this is gonna be yet another awesome day. So we're gonna get all loaded up, head out, and hunt down today's catch.
Look at this, we got 2 cameras going. Yeah! I can't reel. Look at this. This is what you call dedication right there.
Right here, rear in.
Oh yeah. You see mine right there. Oh no. It is.
I gotta put it down.
Oh, this is incredible.
You're gonna get them both in at the same time?
I think we're gonna have to.
Mine's an eye.
Mine's an eye. Look at this.
We doubled
It's a
on
double.
eyes.
It's a double. Woo! Lines everywhere. Oh man.
I mean, this is how simple this fishing is. I mean, it really is. And Chase hooked up, I hooked up. I think they both came out. No, Chase is still here. I'll help a guy out. I'm sure he'll catch another one. And that's a double right there, folks. I think this bigger one here is mine. Those walleyes right there were in that lake less than 15 minutes ago. Can't beat it. Canadian style shore lunch right here. After that amazing shore lunch, we decided to take a trip over to Whitewater Lodge, which is also ran by Wilderness North.
Now, unfortunately, our trip there was cut a little bit short due to a front that was moving in, and that sent us hightailing it back to Strikers Point. When we got back, Art Dumpke, who was a publisher of Badger Sportsman magazine, and I decided to head out, brave the conditions, and it's a good thing we did, because Art hooked into a dandy of a fish. And it wasn't just the fish, it was the pure chaos and unforgettable moments that took place in this boat that made for an unforgettable experience.
Art is hooked up with a pig.
Woo! Booyah!
Look at that fin.
This has been on for over 5 minutes, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna have a fantastic net job on my buddy Kyle.
Yeah.
He's gonna try.
And that will not be on camera, I can guarantee you.
I don't want to come that. Don't come out, don't come out, don't come out. Oh, Jesus. Do you see him? Yeah. Not bigger than that. Easy, Kyle.
Oh.
Kyle.
You ever seen that before?
I've never seen that before.
You have no idea the cluster that has just ensued in this boat right now. That northern has been netted twice after it swam out.
Get this guy back. Oh, he just grew.
Oh man. Hog City. Woo!
All right.
Down she goes. But we've had some interesting net jobs today already.
All right, let's go.
What do you got to say about that, Art?
That was awesome. That was so much fun.
And that's exactly how I'd sum up the first part of our trip up at Strikers Point Lodge. The staff here have been simply amazing, up at the crack of dawn getting our boats and equipment ready, not to mention preparing some incredibly home-cooked meals. It certainly doesn't stop here though, as we are on to our next adventure, being dropped off in the middle of nowhere by a float plane to arrive at the Dawn Lake Outpost. On part 2 of our Canadian adventure, we'll be fishing underneath the northern lights, catching and cooking our own meals, exploring the surroundings, and of course, catching a ton of fish. If you're looking for an incredible experience, you gotta check out Wilderness North at wildernessnorth.com. So until next time, tight lines, stay dry.
Coop out.